Paid in cash.
All right.
Make it rain.
How does this look, guys?
Good.
Is that all right? Oh,
Yep.
maybe a little bigger.
Is that better?
That better?
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
All right, so first up, we've got the Batman Detective Comics 1000. Of course, Of course, they were going to do a blue variant. I think actually this looks better than I was expecting, but I'm still glad I have the black one.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I feel the same way. You know, I like the accuracy thing.
Yes.
I do like the black version of the Hush Batcave statue, for example, a great deal. I think it looks great. I like the original Batman Hush, you know, creeping up on the rooftop in black. They look great, but it's just something as for me as a collector that wears on me as that's not accurate to the source material.
Right, you want it blue.
I wanted it blue, so I have it blue, and the same thing with this one in black in reverse. So I don't know. What do you think,
Jeff Morris? I want to ask you because you like blue Batman.
Yeah, I would pick this one.
That's what I thought. I was wondering if you would pick this one up over the black.
Yeah. You could see, you know, the details are obvious in the photos that you can't see.
On the cape and stuff.
And the suit even. You know, they're not as
It looks
obvious.
brighter. The suit looks
Yeah.
brighter.
it's a little lighter gray?
Yeah,
right?
it's more of a traditional gray than the really dark because I'm looking at it right here. It's dark. It's a dark gray.
Yeah.
It's not that.
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
No, it'll look great.
Which is great. I mean, it should be different, right? You don't
It
want
should be. Yeah.
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 I like that a lot.
How about you guys? Would you buy the blue or would you buy the black if you were going to get it?
I'm considering the blue one, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to save up in time before it sells out for the black one.
Wasn't this like $100 more though or something ridiculous?
Was it really?
Yeah.
I didn't look at the
Yeah,
price.
It's
So what's
more.
up with that?
Smaller edition size.
Okay, well, I guess you could justify that a little bit then.
They're only
They're
doing
gonna
500 of them.
Only 500, but yeah, like $100
Pre-order
more.
this year versus last year.
If I was a Prime 1 Batman collector, I would probably get the blue just because there would be so much black in my collection. I'd want some color.
Yeah, but it's like color for me is when it's like a vampire walking into the sun. My skin starts to smoke and it's just bad. So I don't know. It's just weird. Anytime there's like a pop of color, I'm like, this is just really strange. Joker's purple is about all I can handle, I think.
Yep. He looks good though.
He
I
does look good.
like the shade of blue that they chose. At least in these pictures, it looks good. But all right. So Chris, actually, Jeff Delaney, as you move up in Marvel scale, I think this is got to be next on the list.
This is his
That's
next step up.
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
Yeah. How so? Like that thing that's what is that? The scale thing that's holding him up.
Yeah.
Or whatever they hold up
It's
car
an indoor
parts.
crane.
Yeah, indoor crane.
Yeah.
So like, how are you going to jimmy that up into your roof? I'm curious.
It's a good question.
Yeah,
What does it weigh? 3 tons or something like that?
3 ton.
Yeah.
Tons.
And how do I explain the young woman? I don't know.
I was gonna say that's going to be an awkward conversation with
That's
your wife.
the hard part. But
So-
look at it. It's gorgeous though.
Or you could choose this guy. You could
Yeah.
choose whatever variant you wish.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll go with A, not B.
I was going to say I would
Hey,
personally
no.
choose the A variant also. I mean, but he does have a nice pair of shorts, so that's nice.
If you can't get in it and move it around,
Yeah,
when it's that big, you should be able to like drive it.
that's been the biggest complaint. It's like, why can't I get in this thing? If it's this big, I should be able to at least get into it.
You'd think that that'd be away from the back. You could like climb up.
Well, did you see? We talked about it. There's a sign that says you have to coast, where it says "Don't climb on this."
Yeah.
It's like a warning.
Mm-hmm.
But it is awesome. But I can't.
I hope it's not batteries.
And what was the ES? The ES was
25.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, 25.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I can't imagine them selling 25.
You
I mean,
know,
this
some
thing should
fools
just
have
about
got this.
Well, they're made to order with a max of 25.
Ah, got it.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Do you think? I bet they make 3 of these.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I
an
think
Asian
they'll make more than that.
crazy.
That's well, maybe more.
There's some of those, like those collecting rooms we see with the marble floors and the walls. I think that's where you're going to find one of these.
Are you talking about art statue collector? I think he already
Maybe
said,
Art would, yeah.
I think he said no to this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of money.
By the way, Art just filmed a big room tour for the channel, so that'll be going up here real soon. So if you want to see all the newest stuff,
Awesome.
check out the channel for that here real soon.
Cool.
That'd be awesome.
Is this the quarter or is this?
That is the life size.
This is the life size. Okay. I mean, it looks great. The paint,
Insane.
unreal.
Yeah, it's basically the exact same. It's just blown up to
the punch from the Hulk.
Yep.
In here and the dents, and I mean, it just looks great.
I mean, at this scale, it better be incredibly detailed.
That worries me though, and not that it matters to me because I can't buy this. Every minute little flaw though is gonna be so visible in something that big.
Yep. I feel like it almost will maybe look plasticky in areas because it'll be so blown up. But who knows? I don't know. Looks good here.
I would love to see one person.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Wow.
That looks like a real road.
Yeah.
It basically is.
Basically. Holy cow.
I mean, who's delivering this?
Right.
All I know is
There's nobody's signing up to do it.
I feel bad for my UPS guy. Could you imagine this UPS guy?
It's not happening.
He's quitting on the spot.
It's like,
Yeah, I quit.
screw this.
Yeah, look, the details said that they would contract out with a local company to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, some kind of a freight,
It's
but
just-
they've got to assemble it too. And
Yeah.
It'll have to come in a semi.
So how many boxes does come in?
boxes.
47.
Is that a real number?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh my god,
No, these things have to be crated coming on the back of a flatbed.
or a ship.
It's
they're
going
not
to be
coming by
great.
air.
No, they're not coming by
They're
air.
not coming by air. So
It's just nuts. 3 tons.
yeah, 3 tons. That's a lot.
But it's cool.
I mean, you're going to have how many people?
Oh my god,
To
you'd have to have a whole
assemble it.
crew.
Oh, you have machines that this thing is going to be crane. I mean, 3 ton is more than most cars.
Yeah, you can't
So-
lift an arm by yourself.
No.
No.
Or
But
certainly
how
more.
risky would that be to use cranes in your own private home
You're not
to
putting this
lift
thing in
something
your
like
house.
this?
You can't put this in your house. This has to
No,
go.
but
well,
it'd go in a yard or I don't even know where.
like you'd have to.
This
didn't
is
they
a
say they
museum.
suggest a concrete slab.
Yeah, you have to have a certain thickness of concrete slab. You have to have it reinforced, everything.
Yep.
This is 3 tons. I mean, you're gonna the only people I can imagine buying this is like a museum,
Yeah.
like a Ripley's Believe It or Not, or something like that, where or a Madame Tussauds or something.
I could
Yeah.
see it
Equipment needed.
I could see it in a really nice movie theater lobby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
But even they wouldn't pay that kind of money for this.
No, probably not.
I mean, maybe a cardboard
They have
version.
one at Avengers Campus.
Maybe a casino.
Now, see, like something like that, I can see Avengers Campus or
Yeah.
the Marvel store at Islands of Adventure in Florida. I could see something like that. Yes,
hmm
just to bring people in. That's crazy. Yeah, 72,500. Pretty crazy.
You would think that maybe Disney is contracted to get one for the Marvel.
Honestly, it would make a
campus.
big attraction for them.
Imagine the photos. I mean, people would be lining up.
It'd be awesome.
They did the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly.
Well, they can't do this in Florida because it's they can't do any Marvel, the main Marvel characters east of the Mississippi because
Oh, wow.
Really?
Universal has that contract.
Really?
So the only thing that Disney is able to do is things like Guardians of the Galaxy and some of those B-side teams. They can't do any Hulk,
Wow.
any Captain America, none of that. That's why you only see it at Disneyland.
Wow.
What
Oh,
a
I had no
contract.
idea. That's
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah, it's an old contract east of the Mississippi. It's actually quite interesting because when they built Islands of Adventure, that whole Marvel land was actually going to be a DC land. It was going to be a Batman
Really?
land, and it was going to be Gotham City. Well, then Warner Brothers backed out at the
Wow.
time, and so Marvel was the next cheapest, so they went
Wow.
with Marvel. But that was the contract, and it is ongoing. It is infinite.
Really?
So until they part ways. Now, what is rumored to be doing is what Disney, one of the reasons why Disney bought Fox was Disney now owns the license for The Simpsons.
Okay.
Well, Universal has a Simpsons land.
Yeah.
And so Universal has to pay Disney to license that in their parks.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So the rumor was that that might potentially at some point be a trade.
Yeah.
For the Marvel characters, and then Disney can make a Marvel land. Actually, because right now it's why you only see Guardians of the Galaxy in their parks.
Wow, that is.
Well, they own the Disney now owns that X-Men franchise.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of years. A lot of money.
All of them are still under contract for several years, which is one of the what I've heard is the holdup on the X-Men coming to the MCU.
Huh.
That's interesting.
And those actors are still under contract.
Wonder what they're planning.
I don't know. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, there you go. There's all your information for all you guys who are ordering this. There's all your information, right?
Shipping costs, fees, and assembly.
Yeah.
Will be arranged.
You have to build a garage for it.
Yeah, exactly. You're building a building for it, basically.
Pretty
It
nuts.
kills me. You have to include assembly on top of shipping and taxes and all that.
Don't forget that.
Oh, here we got some photos of Black Widow. This is from Queen Studios. People have been kind of ho-hum, especially about the eyes on her. Looking a little bit cross-eyed, not meeting expectations for the prototype. I'm going to defer to you, Jeff. I know you had this on pre-order. What's going on with this piece?
Yeah, I decided to cancel. In the prototype, her expression came off as really kind of cocky and confident. And like you said, something about the eyes, now she looks kind of forlorn and terribly sad. And it throws, for me, it throws off the vibe of the statue. And so I decided to cancel.
Which is a shame if it's just an eye paint issue. You know, it is important. I mean, it does go to show you how important an eye is to these statues. I mean, we can go back to the old Sideshow wonky eye days. I mean, the eyes, which is why now you see decals most of the time.
Right.
But it's still a shame because this is a really nice looking piece.
Yeah, I hope they still do well with it. But and the body sculpt is outrageously good.
Yep.
There's a lot of good things about it, but to me, the eyes are one of the biggest parts of a statue for me. So
I agree.
Yeah, but if it's, you know, if that face is not working, that black outfit, no matter how shapely it is, then make a damn.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. I'm too old to regret buying something for that much money.
Yep.
You know?
And they don't make paper bags that you know that little to put on. Yeah, they don't do
Somebody
that.
had to say it. Oh,
hey, there's Dan Default right there. Look at this.
There.
I had to throw that picture in because how cool is it meeting David Finch once again?
Yeah, that was really awesome, and I had the opportunity. So it looks kind of busy on the show floor. This is at Rhode Island Comic Con a week and a half ago, and David was definitely the biggest name in the building.
That's
Although
cool.
that is a really good show. They get about 25,000 people or so.
Wow. Pretty good.
Pretty good show. But David was there, as I think we were talking about off camera before the show. Jay Lee was there as well. Actually, was sitting right opposite him here. But I posted in the group. I asked David to do a remark of Bruce Wayne, which I think
I have the picture next.
I think he said it was the first time anybody had asked him to do Bruce Wayne.
Maybe one more.
And there it is. It's
phenomenal. Isn't that crazy? The first time anybody's asked. That's crazy.
Yep. And he kind of, I said, you know, he hesitated for a minute when I asked him, and I said, well, you know, my other character choice would have been maybe Batman Who Laughs, just something different, you know. And he said, no. He goes, I want to do Bruce Wayne. I just need to think about it for a second. And he loved it. He liked it, how it came out so much. He was taking pictures of it. He goes, I got to post this.
That's cool. That's really neat.
So I thought it was really different. So I'm looking forward to I've already ordered the framing, double matted frame for this guy, and I can't wait to. And it's got that decal edge, which I love.
Yeah.
Just something different. So, yeah.
I love that they do that.
Yep. Was really happy. But Renee, my wife, pointed out, look at how he does the double lines on his signature. He did that intentionally. He went back, wrote it once, and then went back and did that.
That's neat.
I thought that was kind of
Looks
cool.
good.
I hadn't noticed before.
He's an awesome artist.
Yeah. And just a great guy. He was awesome.
But that's what it looks like. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
And
oh, look at that!
Ta-da!
Yeah, that's giant canvas.
Look at that.
Look at this thing.
You didn't want the big one?
No, I decided to go with the little one. So
one.
yeah, isn't that awesome?
Oh, and we were talking about signatures.
Wow.
You got a nice big signature.
Yeah,
on it
big
too,
signature
That's
on it.
awesome.
I just love this thing. It's so cool with the purple.
Is it heavy?
It's
It looks heavy because wow,
it's heavy, and it's the same size as the Batman and Gargoyles.
Well, that's great. Though.
So it pairs up really
Pair up
nice.
nice,
Yeah, it pairs up nice. So anyway, I just wanted to share with that.
We got a little wall space.
Yeah, well, I've got to try to figure that out. These are some in-hand photos of the Arkham. I always call it the Arkham City. It's like Arkham 7.43 something.
Yeah.
But it is from Arkham Knight. But a lot of collectors are getting this one in. And I think it turned out really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, me too.
I think it should come with that clock.
I do too. It's like
Yeah.
the clock tower. Yeah, really. Or the what is that? What is that room called?
It's
Clock Tower. Isn't
Oh
that
my
what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah, it's where
The entrance to the cave is, and
oh my God, why am I drawing a blank?
Oracle's always up
Oracles,
there.
yeah.
I don't know.
Watchtower.
The clock tower. I think it's the clock
I think it's
tower.
Clock Tower. I think it is. Yeah. Anyway,
I thought it was Watchtower.
it might be.
Really?
I don't know. Let me Google it. You
All right.
keep
Google it.
scrolling through the
Keep going.
photos.
I agree though. The piece looks great. I love the base. I know it's
Mhm.
huge. The base is enormous. It's got that. It's a Catwoman base basically with new gargoyles. But
Yep.
I love it. I think it looks great.
It's got a little bit of an Alex Ross vibe.
You think so?
Yeah, it's Watchtower in the
Yeah.
in the Arkham game.
Oh,
It's called Watchtower. You're right, Jeff. Nice job.
Yeah.
So anyway, nice
Yeah, it
portrait.
does. Yep. Yeah, the base does. I agree, Jeff. I think you're right.
But I think it turned out really nice from Prime One Studio, 1/3
Yeah, look
scale.
at the textures in the suit and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the seams. Everything looks great. No surprise. They do a great job. But I think it makes for a nice centerpiece with this giant base too.
Yeah,
And
it's very reminiscent of the Catwoman
Catwoman.
with
Yeah.
the 3 heads. So
I
wonder
would
if
like
it-
to get that one. Put the new Arkham City Harley between Catwoman and him.
that could be
my
cool.
Future
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, I don't know if he had the head on. Somebody
don't-
else mentioned that. I don't know if he had the head on quite right.
Yeah. A little bit of a gap there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks great.
There's those capes are kind of thick and those wires are chunky.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
kind of finagle it around a little.
Yep.
Yeah, he could be used a little bit more work there. This is a new piece from Infinity Studios. This is from Jurassic World.
Yep.
I'm not really sold on this likeness. What do you guys think? There's some better photos here in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the way I put it is, it looks like Chris O'Donnell and Chris Pratt had a baby.
I think that's right on the money.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, there's nothing else to say.
I
That's
think there's nothing else to say, Jeff. You hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool they're doing a quarter scale piece with that character and blue. That's neat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't done him yet after doing 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if they tweak it a little bit, it'll be pretty good. But yeah, it's just not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
funny because it's a really nice portrait.
It is.
It is.
But it's not.
But
It's
now that you said Chris O'Donnell, it's
Yeah.
go to the next one. That's Chris O'Donnell to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like a smug Chris O'Donnell.
Yep.
Yep. Dial back the O'Donnell and dial up the Pratt.
Dial back the O'Donnell. That should be a T-shirt. Dial back the O'Donnell. Yeah, but it's still a fun piece. I think again, quarter scale. I think if they just tweak it a little bit more, I think it'd be a pretty popular piece.
Did they announce a price yet?
I haven't seen one yet,
I don't think so.
and I'm wondering if you could buy blue separate.
Blue's got to be pretty small here. Huh?
Got to be small.
That's
Yeah.
really little. So maybe not a bad price point.
Yeah, I'd say hopefully not.
Or is that the baby? Blue's baby?
Maybe that baby blue.
Baby blue. So from the first movie from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, these are some in production photos of the Queen Studios 3rd scale Pattinson Batman. This is the one with the everybody says it like the Mattel Batmobile on the base. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? I think it looks pretty good so far. I think the cape obviously needs some posing.
Some posing.
Yeah,
I think it looks good
the
though.
texture looks good.
Yeah. And we're going to see a picture, a close up of that base here in a second. And I think it actually looks good.
Yeah, I think the Pattinson portrait looks good.
Yep.
I like that he's like dirty. Like it's got that dirty look.
Yeah.
I think the chin looks really good.
Yep.
I'm sold on that. I think it looks really good.
That looks really good right
Yeah.
there. That portrait, that looks in his size.
Yeah, I think they did a really nice job with this.
I like that. Look at that.
It's detailed. It's neat.
Yeah.
It just, to me, it's not the right scale, and that's the thing. But it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's
So
different.
What scale is it?
This is third scale.
Third.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is this?
I
about
want
the
to
same
question
price?
you guys on something there.
Is this about the same price as the Prime One?
I feel like it's maybe a little less. It's
Oh,
gotta
The car and engine are not third scale because that engine
Oh no.
and that car
No,
will be
right. That's the problem, is that people didn't like the base because it was, like they said, it looked like a Mattel type scale or something.
I think if it had just another little, like a platform, put that on to just beef that up a little.
Beef it up. Yeah.
I'm looking up the price on the Queen Batman.
But man, that looks metallic and the whole bit. That looks.
So when you guys will see a base like that, that's forced perspective, obviously it's not in scale. But then you see something like Detective 1000 where the rooftop is obviously also not in scale.
Yeah.
What makes you feel the difference in that? Where
I
one
don't.
you say, I accept this, and the other you don't.
Yeah. It's a good question.
That roof, I don't know how or why it works better. This bothers me. This would bug me.
The thing is that with the roof, you are getting a total piece, a total picture of what he's standing on.
Mm-hmm.
This, it looks like he's standing on a kid's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so if it
Like
were
one of those Fisher Price things that a 3-year-old could
like
drive.
if they had made like the bumper life size and then shrunk it as it went backwards, maybe. But it just looks like he's standing on one of those things that a kid would get in at the supermarket.
So they just need more of the car, you think, in this one?
I think more of the car is what I would need to see.
Okay. I just kind of thought about it because I'm like, it's interesting how we say one we don't like, but the others we're totally okay with it.
Right, and that's a good point.
Good point.
Jeff, I did pull up this Batman. It's 1,149.
So a little less.
So less for sure.
That's a lot less.
It's a lot less.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot less. It's a lot less.
I think it looks good though.
Yeah, it does.
Base controversy aside.
Yep.
Looks good.
This is this is the Infinity Studios, guys. This is the life-size bust. They've improved the chin and they've improved the body pose and added this gun. I do like this. I know you mentioned earlier that you don't love the gun. I do like it better than the fist they had before.
I like it better
It
than
used
that.
to be like this, which was really weird.
It was
awkward.
No, I like that better.
But this, I do like this better. I don't know if this is something I will end up getting or not, but
that looks good.
But I do feel like it's better.
Yeah,
it's better.
Someone on Statue Forum said the grapple gun looks like a hairdryer.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I mean, that's what it looked like, isn't it?
I'm sure it looks exactly like that in the theater. Or in the movie. I mean, look at that. I think that looks really great right there.
That looks great.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be cool to pair this up with, because I'm doing that with my Joker, having a Joker and then the third scale Prime 1 Joker. I think it'd be kind of neat to do that with the third scale Batman. But especially if they never do a Catwoman.
If I was going to do one, I mean, if I was going to get one, it looks good to me.
Yeah.
It looks more organic than that wonky fist.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
It's definitely improved. So that was cool. I mean, there you can see the original one.
Yeah.
It looked like he was holding an apple or something, or getting ready to bite an apple. And you could just see the body posturing, the way that the armor looks. It's just better. I feel like.
Yeah, wow. Look at the difference in the facial profile.
Big difference.
Yeah.
They had a cheekbone. I mean, you could just see the difference.
Look at Eric's comment in the chat.
What did he say?
Guys, I'm still in Dan's closet. When was I supposed to pop out again?
Is that Eric B? Is he in the waiting room?
He's in the chat.
He's in the chat. Okay.
He's not in the waiting room, is he?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm going to just check. No, he's not. Okay.
Okay, good.
All right. So next.
So anyway, that's an update for people that. Yeah.
So this is the 4K, is that right?
It's like 3,800.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of dough.
You can buy 2 holes for that.
This is a new piece from Blitzway. This is not Prime 1. This is just Blitzway straight. Quarter scale Kurt Cobain. And I thought this actually looked pretty good.
It does look good.
Especially if they could make this look like the end product.
I think they're going to do well with this one.
I do too. I love the stage elements, the guitar, and the mic stand. It's really fun. I think they'll sell a ton of these.
Than normal.
Yeah. I think they'll sell a ton of these. There's a lot of Kurt Cobain fans out there.
Yeah. I bet it'll be reasonable too.
Yeah. That looks good.
It does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the accessory pieces look great.
Didn't they do an unplugged on MTV?
I think so.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
I think that's what this is from.
Yeah.
I threw this photo in because I thought it was pretty cool to see the Hulk versus the quarter scale Hulk.
Isn't that something?
That's coming home to Jeff Delaney's house right there, guys.
Yep.
Such an awesome piece.
Awesome piece.
Oh my God, that's such an awesome piece.
That's pretty cool.
Can't wait to see your review on that.
I love
So
the base.
I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know if you can zoom in or not. But zoom in on the base, you can kind of see where. Okay, so below the yellow.
Yep.
You get a little bit of that one little section of silver would be in the shorter version.
Oh yeah, I can see the line right here.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
That would make such a difference.
That's the separation.
And it makes such a difference in height.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd be giving up on that base.
No, the base is too good.
Yeah.
It tells this whole story on its own.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's an awesome piece. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Zoom in, but can't zoom out.
Can't zoom out. There it is.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
New Skeletor. We saw this one in prototype form at San Diego, but look at the color on this thing.
Yeah, he's cool.
It really looks great.
Yeah, we saw it in black and white.
Yes, we did. This is really cool.
Yeah,
this is the only teaser. The only teaser we have so far of him.
Man, they're doing a great job with Masters.
Well, tomorrow's the day, so we'll get the full look tomorrow.
Oh, is he have a pre-order tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I hadn't seen that yet.
Yep.
Yeah. He looks awesome. Oh, I don't know why that's in there. Well, and I had to pop this in.
Yeah, pop it in there.
So this was my surprise purchase from searching through the 25 pages. Even though Eric B warned me, I still went in and looked through the 25 pages of the buy one, get one sale for Sideshow. So I didn't fall victim nearly as hard as our friend Matt T.
Yeah.
But I did buy this. I somehow missed this when Sideshow released it. This is a Bill Sienkiewicz, the Batman poster with all the characters. Absolutely love this. So this was definitely going to accompany one of my 2 Batman pieces once they come in. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else missed it like I did, but yeah,
that's a great.
I have a really vivid memory of being a teenager and going into my local comic shop and picking up an issue of Moon Knight. I think it was like number 27 or something. I had never even looked at Moon Knight before.
Yeah.
On the front cover and the splash page was a full page image of kind of a thug's face with a fist just crushing it. And it looked awesome. And that was my first exposure to Bill Sienkiewicz. I've been a fan ever since. The guy's just awesome.
He is just incredible. Man, some of the artwork that he sold 2 $45,000 originals at New York.
Wow.
2. He had 4 of them, I think, on the wall.
He was in the Alex
he shared
Ross
space
booth.
in Alex Ross's booth, which he's done for years now. But 2 $45,000 pieces.
Awesome.
Wow.
Just incredible. His work is really, really, it's like all the great artists. You can spot it a mile away.
Yeah.
You know?
It was really cool just to see his stuff there.
Just to see it there. Yeah.
It was really impressive. Yeah. Really impressive. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.